This is a story about technology, a community, and a plastic corgi.
I got two kids. I've got Will, got my daughter Robin. So my daughter was born in 2020. When she was born, we learned pretty quickly that she had a neuromuscular disorder. The disorder is called hyperexia. Basically what that means is your muscles don't function as they ought to.
So Connor started exploring and building his own adaptive devices to assist Robin, not knowing that just a click away.
Makers Making Change is a national not-for-profit that focuses on accessibility to make devices more accessible for individuals with disabilities.
Robin had surgery. Part of her rehabilitation was at the Glen Rose Hospital.
And as they left, they were given a gift.
And we opened it up, and it was this little corgi dog. There's a little switch on his bottom, and you turn that on, and he shakes his little butt. The challenge with this is to be able to actually flip that switch takes quite a bit of dexterity.
But the real gift wasn't really the corgi.
Instead of reaching down on this guy to turn his switch on, you can plug this jack in, and instead of having the dexterity to flip this switch, you can press this switch. So now Robin can sit on the floor and play with this. Just burst into tears to be able to see her do something by herself. I mean, the smile on her face was, I don't know, unforgettable. There was a sticker on the back, the Makers Making Change, and I opened up the card and it was from a kid named Nathan. I think this kid was in grade 4 or something like that.
Anybody can be a maker. What Makers Making Change is doing is utilizing the maker movement, make it so that anybody who has those skills can then use it for social good.
And that year, parent council at our school bought 3D printers. Pretty much immediately after Christmas, I called up Heather and we made something work.
So Connor and his students became makers.
Makers Making Change is a sort of arm of the Neil Squire Society, and they allow an open repository of these assistive devices.
On average, accessible technologies that are commercially available are marked up about 300%. And so it's really another cost barrier for individuals with disabilities. Some low-tech items are a blister pack opener. Rather than trying to fiddle with the foil, this just pops you right through. This is a gas cap opener. So this is the key turner, and it makes that a gross motor action rather than fine motor skills that you would have. As for high tech, things like the lip sync, which was the flagship device, a mouth mouse that allowed someone to sip and puff for left and right click.
You can put that out to the community and somebody will design that and print it and send it to you. It's a fraction of the cost of what you would get commercially. And these devices are life-changing for people who need them.
I've always loved helping people. And so to know that there was a place to help people thrive in the bodies that they have really spoke to me.
It's really touching because there is such a need. And through this organization, so much is possible. To be a recipient of something like this changed my life, right? And through that, I think that it creates ripple effects.
Ripple effects. People helping people helping people. We like the sound of that.